Hey everybody, Joe here. Gonna check out a puzzle today by Sharpie, maybe? Called Three in the Spotlight. And the rules are normal Sudoku rules. That's 1 to 9 in every column, row, and 3 by 3 box. Fill the grid such that the digits 1 to 9. Oh, right. 3 in the corner, 3 in the spotlight. Every 3 by 3 box must have a 3 in the center or in one of its 4 corners. Every whisper, every instance of a constraint, i.e. a single line, single dot, or single cage, must include at least one 3. Every instance of a constraint. So this must have a 3, perhaps? Three's company. Every 3 must be horizontally adjacent, left or right, to at least one multiple of 3. I can 3 clearly now. The fog has gone. The grid is covered in fog. Placing a correct digit in any cell on the grid will clear fog from that cell. Placing a 3 correctly will also clear fog from cells elsewhere on the grid. Digits along a pink line cannot repeat and must form a set of consecutive numbers. Adjacent digits along a green line must differ by at least 5. Every set of 3 adjacent digits on a striped teal line contains 1 digit each from the sets 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8, and 3, 6, 9. Digits cannot repeat within a cage and must sum to the small number in the corner. A cell separated by a wide dot must contain digits which are consecutive. A cell separated by a black dot must contain digits that are double. One is double the other. Wowzers. So, and this I want to reread. Every 3 by 3 box must have, not that part, every whisper. Every instance of a constraint, i.e. a single line, a single dot, or single cage, must include at least one 3. So this has to be a 3. And that has to be a 6. So every line, this will have a 3 on it. This is also 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that sure looks bigger than 5. But it will have a 3, 4, and 5 for sure. Right. I only know for sure that it has 3, 4, and 5. It has 2 more numbers with it, of course. But a 3 cannot go there. So this is a 3. A 3 must be on this line. Cannot go there. It must go there. This has to be a 2 or a 4. Striped teal lines were 1, 4, 7, 3, 6, 9, and 2, 5, 8. So this or this is a 3. They have to every set of 3 adjacent digits on a striped teal line contain the digits, one each from the sets 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8, 3, 6, 9. So if this is a 3, that would be a 6 or 9. If this is a 3, there wouldn't be any more on it. These are high though, aren't they? These are a 8-9 pair. And then these will be a 1, 2, or 4, but that one will not be a 4. This one doesn't have to be a 4 either, but it could be. This one cannot be a 4 because then it would need a 9 on both sides of it. So this one will go back up to 6, 7, 8, or 9. There's a yellow line I see that comes down somewhere, but it must have a 3 on it. So it has to come way down into a different box somewhere. But it's at least 5 digits long then, for whatever that's worth. So the 3 is going to be with an 8 or 9 again. Now what do we have? 3 will be down here. It'll be in one of those. Oh, is that something to think about? Yeah, it is, because 3 goes in one of these, and it has to be at the middle. Right. So 3 can be there. Well, let's have a think on this. Pink lines I don't think can have a repeat on them. Pink line cannot repeat, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that has to be a 3. And that's just because it could go nowhere else. And it couldn't be 10 digits long. And it had to be in the corner. All of those things were true. This one will have to be here then, the 3. This will have to be a 2 or 4. And then the 3 will go here or here. The 3 now goes in that one. 3, 8, 9. So this will be a 1 or 2. Can be a 4 because then 2 9s would be in the cage. This can go back up to a 7, 8, or 9. That's a 7, 8, 9 combo in the row now. This can be 1, 2, or 4 there. A 10. This has to be 7, so that is a 1, 2, 4. It's the only way to make 7 with 3 digits. This is not a 4 now. What else does that give us? This will have a 5 on it as well. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll have a 7. That'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on it. All of those digits. The 3 must go down here. The 6 must go down here. The rest I think are kind of up in the air at the moment. Oh, that's a 7. There is a 8, 9 pair across the way looking at it. Now this must be not a 4. This will be a 1, 2 pair. If this had 1, 2 on this pink line, they would have to both be over here, which is fine. This, though, these are a 4, 5. That would be okay in either spot. This has every digit on it, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it does. So, what is that telling me? It's telling me that this is an 8 or 9. 8 or 9 is over here, one of them. This digit, well, let's have a think on this. So these two and this one will be there, there, and there. Now, 8, 9 could both go there. If this is 2, that is 2. Which would be fine. That would be 4. That would be 1. Although that would be 4, 1. And that would mean that only a 7 could go on this line. Would that be possible? 7. If this was a 7, 1, 2, 3, it would still get another one. This one will still get another one. So this, I don't think can be a 4, what'd I say? A 2. If it was a 2, it would go there. This would be a 1, this would be a 4. One of these could be a 7, but then the other one could not be made up. So this is a 4. Oh, no, back that up. If this was a 2, though, it could hide right here. I think that would then be okay. Because this could be a 1, this could be a 2. And then I think would be good. So, that's not for sure. Okay. The 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There will have to be a 6 on here. There will also have to be a 7. There'll have to be a 4, 5 as well. They can be anywhere at the moment. It does look like. Five. Okay, so maybe think. Well, this cannot be a 2. I know that much. If this was a 4, this would be a 1, 2, and that would be the same thing. As in, there could only be a 7, and then there couldn't be another 1, 4, or 7 on the line. So this is a 8 or 9. And then one of these, this is a 2 or 4, this is a 8 or 9. And that's all that those can be. So this is a 1, 2, 1 and 2 will have to go on. The 2 could go here though. 1, 2, 6, 7 will for sure have to be here. Oh no. 1, 6, 7 will. Five could go down here too, I think. What can this be actually? The 8 and 9 are taken. Well, actually, that's a 4, 5 only. These are done. So the only numbers that I type to repeat are 2 and 4. So I put 2, 4 there. I guess it could be 5 too though. Yeah, it could be all those really. That is a truckload of digits to have there. 2, 4. Don't know. I think that stays blank for now. There will be a 1, 6, 7 though, that cannot go anywhere else. The rest are kind of meh, unsure at the moment. Alrighty then. So this can be 1, 4. So there is a 2 here, I believe is what I'm saying. So there's gonna be a 5, 8 on the line, so that's a 9. There's gotta be a 5, 8 on the line, because the 2 had to go down there. And there's gonna be 2 from 1, 2, 4, 7. So it could be, if this is a 6, this is a 1. This would have to be a 2. If this is a 7, that's a 2. Or, well, it could be the 1. If it's a 7 though, it couldn't be the 4. If it's a 6, 1, 2. If it's a 7, if it's a 7, it can't be the 4 either. So if it's a 6, 1, 2. If it's a 7, it couldn't be the 4. So that is just a 1, 2. So this is going to have a 4, 7 on the line. So this is a 6. This is a 1. This is a 2. This will have a 7 and a 4. And a 5 and an 8. So the 4 will be in here. So then the 7 will be one of those. And then the 8 will be there, and the 5 will be one of those, because it has to, if this is an 8, this is a 5. If this is a 7, it's a 4. It has to, like, keep swapping the modular between one of these, and one of these, but not necessarily in that order. So these are not 4, 5 anymore, but 4, 5 does belong on the line. So the only spot 5 can go, or well, no, the only spot 4 can go is here. The only spot 5 can go is there. Five will go down here somewhere. 2 will go along here somewhere. It does not necessarily have to be on the pink, but they do have to remain consecutive. The 1 goes here as well, though. So the 1 could hide. One, or it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the 2 for sure goes on the line then. Or does it? 2, 3, 4. But then it would have to have a 6 on it. So the 1 cannot be in the middle. Or the 2 would have to be on the line. And then it would have to have a 6 on it. And the 6 is already in the row. So the 1 cannot be in the middle. Therefore the 1 must be on the line, which means the 2 must be on the line. Now that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 line. And that is 6. This is 7, 8, 9. This is 6, 9. 6, 9. So this is not a 9. This is 7, 8. So it's like that. It's like this, and it's like that. These are 7, 8, 9. And 9 must be in this row. And these will have a 6 with it then. Yes. With a 7 or an 8. This one cannot be a 7. But these two could. I don't really like the full pencil marks, but since it was only 2 away from it, I might as well. 8, 9, 1, 6, 7, 2, 4. 2, 4 has to be a 2, because the 4 could not be at the top over here if it was. So that is a 2. That is a 2. This is a 4. This is a 5. This is a 4. This is now just a no. What else do we need? We have a 2, 3, 4. We need a 5. 1, 5, 6, 7. That is what we need. This is a 5. So now we know that 1, 2, 3, that this is an 8, because that is the same, what do they call that? Is it modularity? I think that's modularity. This is now the 9, this is the 8. These are not 5, this is not 7. This is our 1, this is our 2. Five is going in this row, which means it goes in this row. This could still have a 1 on it. Must it? What is this? This is interesting, seeing that 8-9 pair. This can be 1, 4, 7. This is a 1, 4, 7 only. I don't know if 1 has to go on that line though. I don't think it does. I don't think it has to, but it could. So, is there anything else to behold? Oh yes, right here. This is the 8, which makes that the 9. I know that's the 8 because the 9 was up here, and it had to be one of these two. But this is not the 9, which makes this the 9. That's our 7-8 combo now. So we'll have a 5 and a 6 for sure down here with the leftover from that one. A 9 will be down here. So this has a 3, so it must have a 4. It can be anywhere on the line except there still. It also needs a 5. 5 is over here. 3 and 5 are over here. 6 is over here. 3, 5, and 6. All over there. It cannot have a 2 on it. Therefore, it cannot have a 1 on it. So 1 goes here. Or here. I better do that. So, we already know it has a 3 on it. So now we know it has a 4 on it. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 goes on it as well. So 8 will go down here. There needs to be a 4. A 4 can go there, or any of those. There needs to be, I need to redo this. There needs to be a 3. It has to go in one of those two. A 4 got marked. Needs a 5. Has to be in one of those two. Needs a 6. Got those marked. Needs a 7. Got those marked. Needs an 8. Got those marked. This is the only one that can be a 7. Which makes this the 7. Which makes that a 5. And this will be a 1, 6. That is not a 1. This is the 1. That is a 4. That is a 5, 6 combo. These are not 6 anymore. Let me take that 3 out of there. That is a 3, 4, 8. Leaving a 9 here. This all gets sorted out. That's a 5, 6, 8. And that'll do something. I haven't had any fog clear in a long time. Hope I didn't mess up. These are not a 4. Oh, I did mess up, didn't I? 3. Oh no, did I? What number am I missing here? No, I'm missing a 4. Right, but a 4 can't go on here again. What did I do? What did I do? Where was I sure up to? Let me get away from all that shenanigans with that pencil mark I did. Let me get back to here. This is a 9, because it did belong in the middle, I think. Yes. So, let me take all this out. Alright, so this cannot have a 2 on it. The pink line, because there are 2 2s in this row. So it must have a 3, which have to go in... Oh, or... No, can't go in the middle, because there's one across the way. To the right. The 4, though. So we know it has 3 through 8. Oh no, it has 3 through 9, doesn't it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, it does. It has 3 through 9 on it. I forgot how to count earlier. This is what happened. So 4 can go in all of those spots. 5 can only go in those spots. We'll give them a mark. 6 can go in all of those spots. 7 can go in that or that spot. 8 can go only at the bottom. 9 can go only there. So 9 is the one that goes only there. Now we should be back on track. So now a 7 has to go there. So that's the only spot left for it. Now we are doing alright. I was thinking that was I only allowed for that to be a 5-cell line? 3 through 8? Oh, that would be a 6. It'd be 6. I'm just forgetting how to count again. 7 goes down here. That is a 1 or 6. All good. 8. Send one of those. 4 is in a lot of them. What do we got here? A 4. 1, 4, 5, or 6. It's 1. It's 1 only. Because it sees 4, 5, and 6 all above it. So that's like that. It's like this, and that's like that. So this is now a 4, 5 combo wombo. These are no longer 4. These are 3, 6, 8 is what they are. And this has to be a 4. Still haven't had any fog in a long time. Made me nervous. 1, 5, 7 along here. What does that tell me? Did I forget something elsewhere? One, 2, 1, 6, 8, 8. I'll have an 8 down here. That'll be good for business. I'll have a 9 in the middle. A 6 in the middle. Let's go ahead and get a 4 over here. 4 goes there. Nice. That was correct. So, the fog did lift. gonna be a number here. It's gonna be a 5 or 7. A 2 is bound to go in this column. What do we have? 8 over there, 3, 4, 1 goes over here. 5 goes over here. 7 is one of these two. 2 in the middle somewhere. 8 in the middle with it. That'll make a combo there. 7 goes over there. 3 is already there. 9 can go on either side. 6 can go on either side. I think I'm missing a number. What is that number? 3, 7, 4. So the 1, 2. Oh no, it's a 9 or a 6, I guess. Yeah, it is a 6 or a 9. It can be either one. And then a 6 or a 9 will be over here. Yeah, that's right. Well, golly, I might as well. This will be with a 1 or a 5. This will be with a 1 or a 7. Then, might as well, right? 9 goes down the middle. What else is there? 5, 6. There'd be a deal with the 8, maybe. If this is 3, that's 6, that's 8. If this is 3, Okay. So what am I overlooking now? Have I missed white dots? Anything like that? We have a cage. Don't know the total yet. Cages just needed a... Oh, it's the... Wait, what is this? It's that, the multiple thing. What was that? I can 3 clearly now? No, 3's company? Every 3 must be horizontally adjacent to at least one multiple of 3. Okay, so here we're good. Here we're good. Here we are not good. Oh, but that can be either. No worries there. Here we're good. Here we're good. If this was a 3, we would be good. If this was a 3, we would not be good. This cannot be a 3. Alright, and that's because 4, 5 is not adjacent to 3. Oh wait, but it could be, oh no, it has to be horizontally. So if this was a 3, it would make this an 8. And that would be no good. So this is a 3. And that makes that the last 3. Oh, that gives us the rest of the puzzle. But this is horizontally. It can't be vertically. So this has to be a 6. That is an 8. That makes this a 5. Gives us a 4 below it. I totally forgot about that multiple thing. That might have helped earlier, I don't know. But didn't really have to have it until then. I usually will forget about it for like half an hour and keep looking and bash my head against the wall until I reread the rules and kick myself. So I feel like that's an improvement. Oh, we finally know the total of this box as well. Once I uncover it, I can see it. So this won't be a 9, will it? This won't be an 8. This won't be a 7. This has to be adjacent to although 1... I mean, 1 is a multiple of 3. No, or is 3 a multiple of 1? Can it go either way? At least 1 multiple of 3. That would be a denominator of 3, I guess. I don't know. I might let that fester for a bit. It's not a 5, though. I'll give it that. I don't know. Is that 6? Well, if it's a 1, how am I going to make 10? So... I guess that'll do, huh? That's a 5-9 pair there now, so that is a 7. That's a 2-8. And that solves this up here. That'll be a 7-1-5. That should be all good now. The 3 down here, this will be a 2. There's already a 4 in the row. That will get that taken care of. That way around, and that way around. And that will point up to this one. And do that. That is a 4 over there, so that's a 1-2 port like that. That fixes this mark. There will be a 1 in here somewhere. There will be a 9 is already marked, 2 is marked, 3 is already over there, 8 in the middle, 8 must go here. Sudoku, 2 to the right, 2 above it. This is a 1-9, a 1-9 combo. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 5, 6, 7 to go. 6 will be in one of these spots, which makes this 7 and 6. And this would be a, whatever other digits I said earlier, a 5 and a 7. This is not a 5, this is a 7, all that's left in the column. This will be 5, unresolved at the time being. These all get started to taken care of. 1-6 combo there. A 7 must go there, which gives us the top. And how do we resolve this now? That is going to be right here, isn't it? Yeah, this has to... I guess that answered my question. that 1 is not a multiple of 3. It is a... What is that? A factor of 3? I don't know. Something like that. But that was a nice puzzle there by sshrpe. Not too hard, but it did have its complications. But it was very fun. That was a good one. 3 in the Spotlight. Check it out for yourself and link below. Like and subscribe if you enjoy. Appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.